Let's see what this prec hit for. We're gonna talk about this gem of Horus. We're gonna talk about this the rework. I just showed y'all how it hit. I'm gonna show y'all for real. I'm gonna do some real testing with it. Gotta excuse the fan noise, 'cause it's hot out here. Alright, let's go. Let's go get it. With a single target, that can be done right here. Let's pull up the combat log. Pull up the combat log. These testings are really inaccurate anyway. Now that I think about it, I mean, it doesn't show you real like what's real. It only show you what you can do. And when you go up in these raids and stuff, especially if you're an elite player, you're gonna have buff trolls. You're gonna have greens. I mean, you're gonna have so much stuff going on that your stats are never gonna be just your stats. You're always gonna be getting an enhanced line of stats when you're in a raid because of the other players that might have artifacts that help give you a certain amount of this or that. You know what I'm saying? So there is no real baseline for that. You could just see what you can do on your own, and then that's why it doesn't make no sense to buff up and say, oh, I can do this. You could definitely buff up and put up more numbers, but it still just shows you where you are without it, you know. That's the wrong one. Did it wrong. Did it wrong again. Damn, that shit, I'm doing it wrong every time. Alright, so you see it. It's really, it's, you know, the number game. On your flurries, you can, you know, 8 to 12, you can just catch it right there. And then on your 13, shit, just on the way down. That's that 300, you see that number right? This one is easy, but it's got to be on cooldown. That's the one thing about it, it don't cool down. The cooldowns does not line up, but they're about to lower that cooldown by 50. And that 50, you can see will line up. Look. Okay, so that's the. See, it ain't cooled down yet, so it's gonna mess up your. Cause once you go into the other flurry, it's gonna instantly be over 12 already. So you'll just be having to get that without the bleed. Put the bleed on. So you're just gonna have to do it without the bleed. For the most part, with this as is. Yeah, so it's pretty fluky. Let's go check it out on a. Let's go check it out on a. That was a horrible shit. I would have, if I'd have seen that, I'd have been like, hell no, I don't want that. But let's go check it out. Let's go check it out in at the AOE. Go check out a little AOE there. See if the numbers line up. This is why they reworking it. Because with the flurry, it's just not cool. The cooldown isn't. The numbers line up. Let's see what they hit for right here. Huh? Oh my goodness, did I really forget to? Now look, I can't even feel get my Western. That's crazy. Alright, so my AOE is my Gemini Horus in here. It's right here, it's all good. Let's put it in there. Let's put the power in. Remember, it's called Talent Strike. And right now it's a 5-second cooldown for the power cost. It's going to a 350 power cost. But if it stay at 5-second cooldown, it's gonna just be too awkward. Well, maybe not with the new numbers. Well, anyway, let's check it out. Let's see how many hits we get just on. Alright, that's 7. So on the next one, instantly boom. Alright, so on this one it might be a little bit easier. Let's get that Talent Strike in there. Alright. You ain't gonna never be able to set up bleed on this. So I mean, it ain't all that bad. You see, it can still reach 23, 24. I mean, that ain't bad. You could do better. That ain't that bad. Let's put the Venom dispensary in and see what it do. Let's see what the Venom do. And then remember, it's gonna get juiced up. It's gonna last a lot longer. So I mean, you see the Venom get up to like 26, stay at around 24. So the Gem of Horus got some work to do. The damage was not that effective, and as you can see, the rotation, how you got to use it is so quirky. So that's what they mean when they say it was nerfed and it never was brought back to meta. It wasn't brought back as a artifact that people could use. You know what I'm saying? So. But the Venom is getting that upgrade as well, so I upgraded both of them for that reason. We're gonna see what it do. I got big hopes for the Gem of Horus. It's getting an 8% increase in damage overall, and it's gonna switch up some of the hit counters to more accommodate today's DPS. That's what we're gonna do with that. Yeah, but as you can see, it go off. It's good. Let's see some with the Eye Gemini real quick. All right. Let's see some with the Eye Gemini real quick. You see that work that the Eye Gemini put in? So the Eye Gemini and the Venom, let's look at it. I went 34 instantly. Oh no, that's 340. I went 27, 38, 38.8, which is like 39. 2 38s, 34. You feel me? So it went up 38, 3,880,300. So that's over 10 seconds. That was with the Venom, the Eye Gemini, and the everything else. So I'm gonna do the same thing without the Eye Gemini, alright? And just see what it does. To see how effective, how much damage. Because what happens is you get that damage to the bot. But we're gonna see how it does without that.
Alright, let's see what it did. I just got 3,000 off that one, man. But what did it do at its peak? Is that 27? Only 3? Okay, so it got 27 or 3? Alright, it went up to 3. So, y'all see the difference in the eye of Gemini. They then is a meal worth of damage just from the bot. Just from the bot and the pet, it put out an extra meal in 10 seconds. You feel me? So that's what the eye of Gemini does for you. When people say, you know, and you're still in damage or whatever, because it gives you 20% of your everyone else's. You feel me? That's around there. It's in that circle. So when you pop your eye of Gemini, the idea is you're gonna all be popping it. So all y'all gonna benefit from it more than one way. You're gonna get the, if it's at 200, you're gonna get the increased stats, which is, let's look at them. The increased stats are 5%. No. The N percent, 5% might, precision, and vitalization. So everybody that's standing in this is gonna benefit, especially a prec DPS. You know, 5% prec. Come on, man. Like, I don't know why this ain't a buff troll artifact, especially with somebody with a greens. This supposed to be either with the claw. You feel me? You might can run this. You might be able to run this with the tet and the cog as a buff artifact. Hey, the Amulet of Ra is a good artifact, but I think the reason that people think it's better than it is because they don't quite understand how to read how effective the increase is. So it's a 50% increase of effectiveness on the debuffs, right? So we have to find out what is the effectiveness of the debuffs. The effectiveness of the debuffs are 10%. So an increase of 50% is only goes from 10% to 15%. All right, because it's giving you a 50% increase, but the initial effectiveness is only 10%. So 100% would be 20%. You know what I'm saying? It would double what it's initially giving you. 50% is half of that. So you're getting, to debuff, you're getting an extra 5% on the effectiveness of the debuffs, which is cool. Is you know, 50% actually. But, and if you got the Amulet of Raoul up to 200, it's gonna hit everybody, the ads and everybody. So everybody get burnt quick or whatever. I think that you can use other things to buff, especially if you buffing stats. If you buffing stats, now that takes away a little bit of more of the damage, the defense, his ability to hit the target. So I mean, the Amulet of Raoul is definitely effective, and I find it to be one of the more effective troll artifacts. It's interchangeable. But I'm saying, like, if you a troll and you like, when we run league runs, we can run anything we want to run. So a lot of times you'll find people running out different combinations and kind of give information on it, on how well it do. You know. Anyway, man, that's my little Gem of Horus and Neon Venom. That's the reason I leveled them up. I leveled them up so I can see the increases on the artifact rework, and hopefully they are effective. Because as you could tell, the Gem of Horus, I love the Gem of Horus. As soon as I read it, I wanted it from the get-go. But I seen the Obsidian Chill video, and he was like, "Nah, it ain't worth nothing. Don't get it. Don't ever get it." I never got it. You know what I'm saying? So, but now that I understand how to play the game, I can understand, you know, I can read and I understand what base damage is. I understand how to calculate what base damage is. You know, and so now I can understand the actual numbers that are attached to the artifact. You know. So anyway, we're gonna get up out of here, man. Hey, y'all stay up, alright?